Alright, we do folks, your boy Marcos Susie Vibe. Numbers after the name. If you can make out the numbers over there, man. A little Super Mario Brothers 3 action over here, a little Freestyle Friday action. A little 7 dash whatevs on this over here. What do I write this down? I didn't even write down what it was. Alright, 7-4, man. 7-5. 7-5, 7-4. We'll see what the title says. Yeah, this really stage kind of proves what I mentioned a couple weeks ago. Of just 7 dash whatevers, or just like a conglomeration of random stuff. Like this to me is like the pinnacle of it, because they're just like, all right, so we want to make a world that has like pipes, right? Yeah, pipes. I got you. All right, yeah. And I mean, I guess pipes is really like the one thing that these stages have in common, weirdly. I mean, they have a lot of Mario stages that have pipes, but these ones are all kind of like based on, weirdly enough. No, there's one up. Will you stay there? I'm like, please don't disappear. And I'm like, and yes, how much memory do you have to keep this thing in there? Do you remember that this is still there? I was like, yeah, got him. Let's go. But yeah, it just really feels like kind of a hodgepodge of a bunch of different ideas that they kind of threw it together. And I think like an interesting part of it is all the experimental stuff that they kind of had to try out, you know. And this is, Nintendo's always been experimental, but you know, experimental with like Mario here, like the first time where they kind of just threw something up here and like, all right, well, let's see if it works, let's see if it doesn't work, let's try these stages, let's try that, let's try some more exploratory stages, which I think we'll see later, kind of like a where the hell do I go kind of stage. I think there are like 2 of them in this. A stage is a little bit more based on their mechanics, you know, kind of like learning on their mechanics. Even something as simple as like, hey, you have to like make your own blocks. Hey, you have to grab these blocks over here. Like something very simple of just navigate this basic stage, but use some of the stuff that we've taught you throughout this game. And, you know, for the most part, that's video games like 101. But like this in particular is a little bit different in terms of like just being able to use different things and different methods to try to get through stuff. It's really one of the first times that we kind of see this, I feel like, in the Mario series. I mean, you gotta look at it too, man. Like Super Mario Bros. 1 is pretty limited in that. Like, what mechanics, what stuff are you gonna learn to do like better with? You know, that's kind of just like we're just increasing the enemies, increasing the difficulty, and figure it out. Whereas this one has like a bunch of different obstacles, a bunch of different levels, a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different mechanics. And it kind of teaching you like what to do, what not to do, and it really paves the way for stuff, you know, that we'll see probably later in Mario Maker, you know, where people now are, there's so many different ways, there's so many different options as to what a Mario level is, right? Before it used to be go from the beginning and move to the right to the end, and Super Mario Bros. 3 blows that out of the water, and then you have kind of these experimental stages over here. There's one like this 6-dash ice over there too, but a lot of these 7-dash stages kind of, to me, push the envelope a little bit of what a Mario stage could be.